fantasy and ever-changing views and computer terminology. Commodore is news. Are you keeping up with the Commodore? 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you. Are you keeping up with the Commodore? 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you. In a world of high technology and ever-changing moods, in a world that's full of make-believe and changing attitudes, are you keeping up with the Commodore? 'Cause the Commodore
Oh, hey. Mr. Pones. Good evening, Mr. P. Getting some late high score entries in before Bucket List High Score Retro News. You gotta keep Triple F in check. C64 Television, welcome, sir. Oh, I always get a little bit of that guitar lick in the beginning. But hey, we're here. Welcome, everybody. Good evening. Yeah, it's Tuesday. It feels like a rough week already. All you have are the meetings. It feels like you get nothing done, and you're spent more than actually being productive. But I'm sure people out there know what that's like. Boy. Good evening, everyone. So, probably some business as usual. We've got always more demos to curate. We've got 13 entries in Bucket List High Score News since the last news update. So there'll definitely be a newscast tonight. Newsworthy. It is the J Pones and Triple F show for the most part. So if you have a hard time seeing the name J Pones or Fire Department Firefighter on your screen, it's probably not going to be a good time for you. Probably not going to be a good time for you at all. But a lot of updates. A lot of updates. I also added a little bit of now recording previous scores. So we can, in our newscast, say, oh, they went from here to there. Obviously, don't submit your score if you went from there to there. You want to go from here to there, unless it's a timed one. Then you want to go from here to there. But if it's points higher or completion, you want to go from here to there, right? You go up, not down. Key distinction there. Getting you back into playing games, you're enjoying it? Very good, very good. Added quite a few to the bucket list over the last few hours or so. I'm basically starting at the top of my old bucket list and then just adding some things. So we've got, take a look at what we added. We've added some stuff. No, don't look at me. Don't look at me. What is this crap? Look at that. Look at that. Okay, there we go. Should there be a me on here? Hey, there's a little me. Mini me. I'm glad you're enjoying it, J-Pones. I look forward to getting some entries up there myself. I can now and then, but looking forward to getting some more up there. And I'm glad to see that you and C64 Television are all getting entries up there. So, bucketlist.chris.io or list.chris.io also works. It's easier to type, easier to remember. Added that in there as well. For the high score leaderboards, we now have, if I view the scores, let's see, let's go by recent, something that changed recently. So there we go. Jay Pones, he'll be on the news tonight. Went from 11,590 to 18,790. So, good job, Mr. Pones. So we're now tracking progress as well. And then as far as the last ones added, got some Alien Syndrome for the arcade and Commodore 64. Very popular. I remember it. I remember it back in the day. Upshift 64, good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Yeah, little Alien Syndrome. Little, the 1941 series, or 194XX series, right? Starting with 1942. So we've got that up there now. Let's see. I don't have a match for that. There we go, we can do that one. So we've got Casual WoW. Good evening, sir. Good evening. We've got the 1942 and 41 series. So have some of those on the arcade side to check out. We've got some really weird old C64 ones that I never played these, but we got BC's Quest for Tires. So I remember the BC comics a little bit, barely. Luna, come here, come here, come here. Say hi to Casual. Says, give me some bunnies, Casual. Where's your bunnies? I would like to eat them for you. I have teeth. I'm ready to eat the bunnies. So, BC's Quest for Tires and BC's Quest for Tires 2, Grog's Revenge. And if you remember the old comics, you know, that's a thing. Went to itch.io a little bit. I had some on here from before. And, oh, hey, Commodore Chronicles. Thank you very much for the sub. Good evening, Adam. Thank you very much for the subscription. I'm pretty sure it was, wasn't it? Comic, right? BC Comic?
Commodore 64. I cook with it, steam with it,
definitely a comic.
Educate the team
I
with
barely
it.
remember it. Probably, I don't know if it aged well. I honestly don't. I just remember the drawings of them.
Catch with it, count my chicks before they hatch with it. My Commodore.
There it is, Commodore 64, permanently etched in with the OKData 120 dot matrix printer. Those little pins hitting those little ribbons, making Luna wonder, what was that noise over there? Hey, 6-month anniversary. Thank you very much.
1 megahertz electrons flow, but my 1541 so gosh darn slow.
Very good. Good evening, sir. Yeah, BC was a comic. No idea how well that aged. That could be total crap. Not a clue. Not a clue. Was it done by the same guy? Was that not... I thought Wizard of Id was a separate thing, because Wizard of Id was more medieval and BC was a little bit more before, but maybe it was the same guy. Good evening, Commodore Chronicles. Do a little shout-out test here. Commodore Chronicles. Hey! Hey!
Anything I don't like is you can't do the shoot through through.
Yeah,
The punch through trick. Yes.
Yeah, that's the
I
only...
wrote him about that. I wrote him about that, and he said he was well
Adam
aware.
with one of his favorite games. I
He did it on
will put that up on the
Because see, there
bucket
you
list
go.
at some point,
He
and I
had to go
expect
down into the,
Adam will dominate this one much like he does with ER Kung Fu.
but Lucas said that he was.
Yeah, good stuff. Same artist, different strip. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, well, yeah. We also have some from Itch that I've got up there on the list now. I bought this one a while back. I don't really know much about it. It just looked kind of interesting. Tenebrae Macabre? Tenebra Macabre? I'm not really sure. I must have picked it up a while back. I had a folder of things from Itch.io that I got. I think I bought like one of those big packs that went to charity, right? And there were a couple Commodore games on there, so I stuck that on there. We'll see how that plays out. This one I think I've seen Adam play before. I've messed around with it a little bit. A fun little game. Rogue 64. So neat to see a roguelike on the Commodore 64 like this, right? Like, neat and cozy roguelike. Why not? And the animation on the image came out nicely for that one. I was pretty happy with that. And then we have a classic. I'll do the arcade version of this one on the Spotlight. Yes. Stern. Electronics. Berserk. Can't go wrong with Berserk. Yeah, and I have no idea if there's a relation to them or not, Adam. There very well could be. I saw it and I was like, oh, okay, I'll check this out. And I never actually played it. So I clearly need to, but it was just in my bucket of things. Like, okay. We have the classic Berserk. That'll be some good high score stuff. Impossible Mission 3, which I never beat 1 or 2, so this one's far away from me. But eventually maybe I'll get there. I tried animating this one, and his gun basically just flops. Like, it turns to jello in the tip, and does not look good. So we're going to keep trying to get a better seed on that one. Maybe I got to rework the prompt a little bit. But hey, neat to see Impossible Mission 3. I don't know how faithful that is. It does happen as you get older. It just kind of flops a little bit. I mean, it was, let me put it, well, so it's gradual then. It's interesting, right? Because the front part of it was his gun was hard, but it went flippy-floppy at the very tip, which is weird. You don't usually see that. Usually it's one way or the other. I don't know. So I've been told. We also have Impossible Mission 3, which I just put up there, but let's try this again. A couple that I saw Adam play the last time that I wanted to make sure I check out. Musketeer looked good. That one, some Castlevania-ish vibes. We'll see what that one's like. Another one which looked very interesting and polished. Right, these are all from 2025, so we've got that. We've got Sherwood now. That's up on the list, and that looked great. That just looked so well done. Amazing, really. And if we go back in time a little bit, there were some of these that I never played Armalite, but it looked interesting. So I don't know if I've got background video of this. I should have a video. It might just be the image here. Base shoot 'em up of some sort, right? So that looked good. Also added a classic, Arkanoid. This one I remember playing plenty of times in the arcade of the bowling alley, where my dad and other sysops of the BBS community would get together and drink and bowl. And I was just the one 10-year-old kid hanging around. So, I'd play video games a bit. When we weren't talking about BBS stuff, I was playing video games. But Arkanoid, very much a classic, right? And we get to see the... You betcha. You betcha. I ran a Commodore 64 BBS for probably about 2 or 3 years. Probably about the 10... Well, at least... When I was 10 to 12 at least, ran a C64 BBS. And there's the Arkanoid on the C64. Oh, it was crap. So we ran Depeche Mode BBS, which was by Artisoft. And we had the one 1541 drive, and then I had a 1581. And eventually we were able to get it running completely on the 1581. So that was it. It was really a social thing. It was never for sharing wares. I used it for programming. So Depeche Mode BBS had a module system where you could actually write your own modules and code, and then it would hold on to carrier, it would load your program, and you could create games for people. So no, it did not have Trade Wars. There was a stock trading one. I don't think it was Trade Wars. And then a couple others. They weren't the really popular part. The popular part of it was the bulletin boards, right? The forums. And with that, you had... I was the tech guy, right? So I was barely on. You know, I was making sure the thing stayed up. But, you know, doing BBS stuff when you're 10, that was adults, unless you're downloading games, right? I'm not really talking to people. I'm an introvert, so I don't really care to talk to people for too long. I get drained too much. Just a bit too young for it, yeah. It was a neat era. And there was some magic to it. But my dad, he was the one that would get on the boards and talk with people and type, and they had messages, and he did RP. He did RP for quite a few years. He had alter ego accounts that he would log in on, and he would do one of his characters was like a classic gumshoe type, Nick Otine, and cigarette smoking detective of some sort. So yeah, he had a few. We got together with a lot of the people in the local Omaha community that were BBSing on the Commodores back then. Dad's buddy would bring over a modem and get our Tandy 1000 on BBSs. Very good, very good. Bring over a modem, right? Those were the days. I don't think I did IBM PC BBSs myself. I don't know if Adam did with his Tandy, but yeah, I don't think I did. It was good times. Maybe we'll explore that a little bit. I mean, I know there's a lot of BBSs out there now that, you know, maybe you get a caller here and there. It's not like you get on there to get the greatest new game. You just download that now. So it's really more of niche, novelty. So if I were to make a BBS, it would be just for can I do it? Not that I would expect it to actually be used. It might be more interesting to do stream integration with BBS. Like you dial into the BBS and you can do stuff on the stream with it. Kosis off of an IBM BBS, we did the Where's list. C64 Ultimate makes BBSing easy because of, yeah, built-in Wi-Fi modem, basically, right? Well, hi, Luna. Great. Happy to... Why do you have to lay down on the mouse cable? You know you're just going to get pissed off because I need to move the mouse, and it's going to piss you off because the cable is there, and then you're going to attack my hand. Wonderful. Yeah, I imagine with the Wi-Fi modem built in there, right, effectively, you just do that. And that's probably what I'll use the Ultimate for. The games, I could play those on my Retro box, right? But some of the BBS and things like that with the Ultimate are way easier. So, yeah. I don't know about hosting. I don't know, maybe we'll dial some someday. I don't know. I would like to be able to do it where if I ran a BBS, I don't want people to have to download anything to log into it. So I would want it to be capable of, you know, a C64 terminal with Petsky in there can get in, but also something that can run in JavaScript on the browser, which I think is doable. And that's what I would want because I don't want people to have to download software just to do it, right? It's sparring the entry into it. Seriously, you can't, like, now she's got her paw under her chin, looking very cute and adorable, but like right on the mouse pad. Una, this is not gonna fly. It's not gonna fly. Yeah, I know. Hey, see? Stop. All right, you know what? You're moving over to the chair. Or you're moving off of here. I don't care. One of these two. Oh, there you go. Move over to the chair and chill. Or get back on my lap. That's fine too. What else did we add over the last few days? Like I said, we're still kind of in the A's here. Arctic Fox, which to me is like... This is the same company that did Stellar 7. So I do kind of wonder, is this a sequel of Stellar 7? I never played this one, but I played the hell out of Stellar 7. Yeah, very much Unhand Me Human. She's gets in a mood. But if you remember Stellar 7, that's it. It just wasn't color. Right? Like, I thought it was a prequel. But I never really got into it to see. One of these, which is not really a high score type of game, but I loved playing it on the IBM PC. So I may add the PC platform to this. I never played it on the Commodore, but Free Fall's Archon, I just thought it was fun as heck. Right? The fact that, just like with chess, you've got your movements of pieces that are more powerful than others, but you're arcade battling out the pieces. And the color of your square determines how much power you have, and that wanes every turn. Like, just a cool idea. So we got that too, and we also got Archon Adept. Like, okay, that'll be fun to check out. Always liked the idea of this game, just was never good. The games were never good, or you never good at the games? Because I was never good at the games, but the PC DOS version was nice. That one was good. You were never good at the game. The PC DOS version was fun. Also got this one. I love the graphic animation that came out of this. I prompted that one nicely, I thought. Apollo 18. Like, I remember crashing a lot because I didn't have documentation of what the hell to hit. But yeah, there you go. This one was one of my favorites. This is the wrong video. This is actually a video for I think the other version of this, but it's the computer game. There's 6 mini games inside of it. I've got this on floppy in my C128D. Just loved it. Had little graphics from the movie and word balloons and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, this is great. Now, I had never played this one, which, gosh, didn't Adam play this recently? Somebody I saw play this recently. Where this is more based on the original video, or the original movie. And anybody could be the android, anybody can be the alien, you don't know. And you've got to use the vents to move around, and I never really played it. But that could be a fun one to mess with. Like, I like the idea of it. It seemed to give a very good level of low quality graphics, but high anxiety of like trying to get through it. Found out last year Free Fall is derived from the owners John Freeman and Ann Westfall. Played Archon since the 80s and didn't know that until last year. I love that, right? Find out these little things. And it makes sense. That works out really well. And it's cool because they must have, I don't know if they did it themselves, but that thing was on a few platforms, so they ported the crap out of it. We also have this one, which I never tried this one. Kind of looks like a Zelda-esque, just from the top down, going through the doors, maybe. I really have no idea. In terms of like and I never played a lot of Zelda, but when you go into rooms, right, you're going into these rooms and something's happening, and just like an early top-down. He does. The original generations of this, he was spitting out crackers. I should have kept it, maybe. I don't know. It looked weird, though. It looked really weird. I need to tone down the amount of mouth movement they give, but it's kind of difficult. If you tone that down too much, then other stuff starts coming into play, and then it's like, okay. And there's times where it's like, There's only so much I want to do on a single game image to regenerate it over and over and over again. He does have peanut butter mouth. It's better than the cracker one. Sometimes I wonder, like, should I have these things? If they give me really stupid results, should we just keep them? Right? But other times I'm like, I really do want these to be more, you know, semi-loopable living art, right? That's what my goal for these is. Not so that they're jumping out of the screen and doing all sorts of weird stuff, but just kind of like, you know, moving. But when you get a person in there, it loves to make them like talk words and they're not talking. He is. He's got some overdone steak. We're gonna let him chew on that while we look at the next one we got up there. So I do vaguely remember playing this a little bit. Airwolf. So we'll have that on the bucket list here. And then I believe I played both of these, but this was a fun series for me. I always enjoyed it. It was way better than Top Gun, but the Ace series, right? So got Ace 1 and Ace 2. The theme was right. I probably will suck at the game. Not too concerned about not sucking at the game there. I'm gonna suck at it. I always enjoyed them. I don't. I know I played Ace 2. I can't remember if I played Ace 1. But fun stuff. I just remember enjoying it. This one I definitely have seen Adam play. I've never played it myself. But Lazy Jones, who doesn't look lazy, he's running there. But the little mini games inside, the concept of it, I'm like, oh, this is cute. I like the idea of that. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. It seems like it could be. Now this next one, you know, on the C64, oh, rough, right? A little rough on that. Definitely not the arcade experience if that's what you're hoping. I remember the very first level where there's the green platform on the C64 version of this, of Dragon's Lair, and I think I died like trying to jump on it and all that stuff. I never did well on that. Never did well on it on the C64 or on the arcade version, which I don't know if I'll be able to play this. I think there's a Windows Dragon's Lair Revisited or something. I don't know how good it is. You know, there's so many movements to memorize, but I don't know that I'll really try to or stick with it until I beat it, but I do appreciate for what it was, right? Like the granddaddy of QuickTime games. And just the coolness of what that was, right? 50 cents per play, the video screen up at top so that other people can watch you play because there were people crowding around it so much. Like, oh my gosh. Why not? Out of respect to Adam, I'm going to skip 2 other games that I did add to the list. And we will not talk about those. And the big Laserdisc. Right, so I think I had some Daphne stuff, but it's old. And so I'll need to... No, man, you don't... Well, okay. All right. We'll do these quick. All right. Trying to be nice. Adam's most hated game, Dark Castle. We will be looking at that one. I did play it a little bit. I never played it as a kid. This is the one that I wanted as a kid, but didn't work. And so I have to play this because I never got to. Remember having to take it back. I know. And then Beyond Dark Castle. So no idea what's going on there, but clearly you find the castle and there's things beyond it. There's things after the castle. You're going to go check that stuff out. The yard, the backyard of the castle, which is another castle itself, it seems. So, all right, we'll get that off there. Get that off there right now. It has that feel, right? It definitely has that feel. Well, this was a horrible video download. Quick warning for flashing. It does say Fapper, kind of, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that one. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. Let's see what the Atari 2600 version looks like. So that one generated a little differently. Since I download individual platforms, good evening Mountain Stars, by the way, and good evening J Hobo. Since I download individual platform entry game art, they all have a chance of generating differently. So this one's more like, you know, he's just hovering over the glasses, but he's not really doing anything with them. But it all looks like Fapper, if you look at it right. You play Fapper. Oh, Jay. That's our hobo. And then the C64 version. So kind of curious to see how that plays, as seen on TV. Yeah, that's the original box art for Tapper. Right. And then I think the last one that I added there, which we do have some scores on. I want to play this one on the arcade in particular. Wow, what's going on with these videos? I'm gonna take a look and see why that's freaking out. There's the Atari 2600 version of it. Does not look great. The box art looks cool as hell, right? Box art looks great. Smash, smash, smash. The C64 version I remember enjoying as a kid. Fapper Rampage Man. There's probably a version of this where they don't use their fists to smash buildings. And then we did get the NES version on there for poops and giggles, and but basically the same type of idea. So, but we can totally turn this into the J Pones Retro Bucket List News Hour here, with a healthy dose of Triple F, who has not shown up yet, but we can totally take a look at 13 entries since we last did the thing. All right, so I'll clear the current games, clear the spotlight. So that's some of the stuff we've added. I am still kind of going through the A. Clearly, I'm in the numbers and the A's, right? I'm just kind of going through, because each one of these I got to import and then, you know, enable on the retro machine and kind of see, you know, how that flies. So there's that. There is also a chance I talked to Pops. So for those that have been on stream before where I played Panzer's East with my father, or Dune. Do you have Quest for Tires up there? Yep. Yes, indeed. Might be able to get a guest star of Pops on stream one of these nights. I've talked to him and he's amenable to it. He doesn't know the details yet. He knows what we'll be doing, but he doesn't know the details of, like, you know, I'll mic him up and we'll have a couple cameras set up. It'll be in a different room. But I'm hoping that we can do a guest stream with Pops to relive a memory from when I was just a teenager. And we pumped quarter after quarter at the Sarpy County Fair into Operation Wolf. And, oh, but first, good evening, gamers and glory seekers. You are tuned in to Bucket List High Score News, where we dial into the dial-up dreams of retro gaming greatness. Tonight, the airwaves are crackling with new records as pilots, monsters, and bartenders alike push the limits of their vintage hardware. How dare I do the news without a sport coat? Oh my God. Please, bear with me. Jeez. Who in this newsroom let me go on air without my sport coat? What? Jimmy? Get off the phone! Ah. Lord. We do try to be professional here, folks, but sometimes wardrobe assistants aren't up to snuff. We opened tonight's broadcast with a splash of aquatic destruction in Atari 2600 River Raid. Jay Pones navigated the treacherous waters with precision, smashing through their previous mark of 11,590 to claim the top spot with a blistering 18,790 points. It was a decisive victory over Triple F, who holds steady in second place with 10,170 points. Switching over to the Commodore 64 for more of the same river-faring mayhem, Jay Pones remains the ace pilot of the bunch. They soared to the #1 position in River Raid with 19,150 points, leaving a distant trail of fuel fumes behind. Triple F trails significantly in second place with a score of 6,010 points. High above the trenches of World War I, Jay Pones took to the skies in Blue Max on the Commodore 64. Piloting their Sopwith Camel with expert skill, they improved upon their earlier score of 5,630 to claim the prestigious top spot with 7,420 points. That is a solid climb up the leaderboard for this aerial shooter classic. Channeling the spirit of the martial arts legend, Jay Pones 1977, kicked and punched their way to the summit of the Bruce Lee leaderboard on the Commodore 64. They secured the #1 rank with an impressive 38,450 points. Commodore Chronicles follows in second place with 23,000 points, while Triple F rounds out the top three with 9,900. Yeah, Jay Pones is on fire with those high scores, and that one came in just today. Jay Pones is bored, ladies and gentlemen. Was bored. Over at the bar in Tapper on the Commodore 64, Triple F served up a fresh brew and a new high score. They currently hold the #1 spot with 16,600 points, having successfully avoided the comical skid off-screen fate that awaits lesser bartenders. The bar tab is open, but the score stands firm. The drinking games continue in the arcade version of Tapper, where Triple F, once again, truly pulled a rabbit out of the keg. They shattered their previous score of 17,275 to pour an impressive 51,300 points at the top of the leaderboard. Mr. Kristoff is busy mopping up the spills in second place with 24,375 points. In the circular chaos of the arcade shooter Gyrus, Triple F has been defending the solar system with gusto. They currently hold the second spot with 38,000 points, just behind the relentless Jay Pones, who leads with 47,550. Mr. Kristoff keeps the pressure on in third place with 30,850 points. Smash! Crash! Boom! Triple F turned the arcade version of Rampage into a playground of destruction. They are reigning supreme at the top of the leaderboard with a monstrous 119,430 points, having leveled more than a few city blocks to achieve that feat. The buildings are dust, but the score remains. The destruction didn't stop the arcade cabinet. Triple F brought the chaos home to the NES version of Rampage. They currently sit atop the leaderboard with a staggering 150,000 points, proving that their guerrilla powers are platform independent. Nothing stands in the way of this monster's march. It's time to eat in the arcade classic Burger Time, where Triple F is the head chef of high scores. They dropped ingredients and dodged enemies to secure the #1 spot with 16,900 points. Jay Pones is hungry for more in second place with 14,500, while Mr. Kristoff trails with 9,000. He does kind of look like the Pringles guy, doesn't he? Even on the humble Atari 2600, Triple F brought the thunder to Rampage. They hold the top spot on the leaderboard with 11,900 points, smashing through the skyscrapers with pixelated precision. It may be a lower scoring arena, but the competitive spirit burns just as bright. Back to the bar for the Atari 2600 version of Tapper, where Triple F continues their streak of perfect pours. They are the sole leader with 8,700 points, ensuring every customer is served before the clock runs out. It's a simple game, but maintaining that top spot takes serious reflexes. Finally, we descend into the underground adventures of Crystal Caves on MS-DOS. Triple F is currently exploring the top of the leaderboard with a score of 5,700 points, dodging traps and collecting treasures. Stay sharp, adventurers, as the caves hold many secrets, and even higher scores await. That wraps up our broadcast tonight, folks. Thank you to all the players who pushed the pixels and broke the records. And thank you to our viewers for keeping your rabbit ears tuned in. Remember, every record is just a challenge waiting to be met. Until next time, keep gaming. Here, Jimmy, hang this up.
Yes, boss.
Maybe I'll call him Hanover. Hanover, hang up my jacket.
Yes, boss.
And Hanover,
Yes, boss.
goodbye. Calling Hanover Fist. I like it. I'm glad I did it. I think it's neat to see people putting some high scores in, putting them up on the list. Once again, if there's a game that you just want to get up there on the list that you want to play that's not already on the list, feel free to post it in Discord under the bucket list recommendations, and I'll see about adding it. So yeah, a lot of new entries up there this week. Thank you, C64 Television. I appreciate it. So yeah, what I was going to say about with Pops was we put in so many quarters into Operation Wolf, which, if for those that don't know, I believe, do I not have it? I might not have it in. I've got it on there. So I mean, most people know what Operation Wolf is, right? It's been on the list. We've not played it here yet, but I mean, this was a classic light gun game, right? Just shooting at whatever comes along, and put so many quarters into it. It was hot, humid summer night. Just oh, it was great. It was great. So one of the things that I picked up a while back for the Pedestal arcade, which who knows if that's actually going to be a thing ever, but oh, see, excellent. Is that the I'm assuming that's the MAME version, right? So a while back, I don't think I have the recoil version. But a while back, I picked up some of these from Ultimark, and they're total light guns, right? That's a light gun. And I'm pretty sure if I open up the big box of arcade machine stuff, whoa, shit. So ideally, this here real quick. See? Arcade machine stuff. That's labeling. Mountain Stars, that's an inventory. Yeah, okay, so we still... Oh, they're in the bag. Okay, I kept the boxes just in case. Oh yeah. Big, thick cables. Yeah, okay. This might be the recoil version. But there you go, right? Like, perfect. Batacera. Okay, very good. That is correct, Mountain Stars, right? That is the big thing about light games. If you do not have this, you cannot play the light games. So This is the sensor for the lights. And ideally, what I'm going to do is going to mount that to the top of a TV in the other room. I'm in my basement, so there's another, this is the sub-basement. There's a basement behind me, which basically holds craft stuff and storage and some of PPP's things. But there's a TV in there, and I do have a network connection into that room. And so I'm thinking, I've got a tiny little mini PC that runs, I don't know, he's got like way too much megas of RAM on him for what he's doing. He's got, I think he's got like 64 gigs of RAM. But a little mini PC that I got MAME installed on and got Operation Wolf going on there. And hopefully I can network that in, be good enough to run OBS on there and capture and do NDI output of the OBS stream, because I'm not going to have a, I won't really be able to do a capture card over there. So hopefully NDI will work. I do have a PTZ cam in that room. I can move that PTZ cam, kind of like the one that you're looking at it through a PTZ cam now as you see me. And I can move that different PTZ cam I've got in there. It is power over Ethernet, so both of those things are close enough to a switch that I ran a cable through the ceiling here into that room and should be able to do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wouldn't want to do that without PoE. There's already a mesh Wi-Fi hub over there that runs off PoE, and it's just beautiful. The camera behind me that does the C64 streamer, right? That's all PoE. This one is not, even though it said it was. It doesn't seem to ever get power over Ethernet. But I'm right here. I've got a plug-in, so it's fine. But I figure do that, get that set up pointed towards the TV to have a camera on us a little bit. The box itself, maybe another simple webcam or something like that. I don't know yet. NDI out the video stream, and he could guest star, and we'll just do a bunch of light games one of these nights. I still got to get the stuff set up, but I'm thinking, yeah, let's play at least the Operation Wolves, right? There's a few other light gun games out there. There's like Area 51 was a popular one. Carnival is another one, but primarily Operation Wolf, right? Like, we haven't played that in so many years. Was there an Aerosmith game? Was that a thing? What? What is that one? What was it called? Revolution X? Okay. I don't do Dance Dance Revolution stuff. As a rail shooter where players must shoot targets, including non-soldiers and vehicles, with the ultimate goal of rescuing the band. Oh! Aerosmith. Okay. Wow, that's bizarre. Okay. I mean, this... Did you play it? How did this go? I'm kind of curious. Virtua Cop I've heard of. I don't think I ever played it. I did play, like, there was like a, was it House of the Dead or something like that? But I don't have that one. I don't think that's out. Revolution X. Let's take a look at this. You're throwing CDs. Oh, okay. Kind of makes sense. No, do not shoot the kitty.
Way to go!
Okay, clearly we need to, I need to bring up the main box. Alright, so let's see if I've got that. I want to mark those off on there. But I only want to put them on the bucket list if I can actually play them. I think I shut the main box off. Let me boot the main box up. Yeah, it was shut down. I got the retro tank up, but this is one of those things that's kind of... I've got the retro tank, which is going to store all the games that I'll probably play sitting down, right? Like non-arcade light gun games. I can do light gun with a mouse, right? But those types of games. Yet I run out of space because if you try to do Exodus or, you know, my GOG library, I would not be able to fit them all in there. But could I buy like a 2 terabyte SSD? Not without crying. It's like, damn it! I just want to have a little bit more space. So I actually did put an old SSD that's like 1 terabyte next to the other one that's 1 terabyte and mounted it as a volume, so at least I can put Exodus on that one. It's like, geez, you're struggling for this stuff. Same thing with the MAME, right? The full CHD set is like over 1 terabyte. I can't install all of them. All right, let's see if, all right, main box came up, good. God, I don't want to have to do... I don't even know if that's thermally safe. So let's see. These ones I marked off already. So we've got the 3 Operation Wolves, which I didn't know there was Thunderbolt and 3. I only know of the first one. I grabbed a Big Buck Hunter because I remember seeing it. I think I played it a couple times. It's not really a huge thing, but, you know, whatever. It's another one that I've seen. Carnival looked interesting. I don't know how well that plays on here, but, you know, we'll see. And then, so what's the list for the light guns? I want to see if the first one, Revolution X, is on here. Revolution X, the future of rock and roll. All right. Totally put that in there. Virtua Cop, do we have that? Do we have even beginnings of that? We do have Virtua Cop. Put that on the list. I'll have to get it all installed later, but I'm just... Sports Shooting USA. The next one. So let's see, do we have Sports Shooting USA? No, do not have Sports Shooting USA. Rambo? Let's see, do I have Rambo? Yep, no Rambo. Crossbow. Crossbow I saw. That's somewhere around here. I saw that one. Crossbow. Oh, and we gotta do Chiller, right? It's a horrible game, but you kind of can't not do Chiller. It's so bad, but yet oddly fun. I think it's weird. I like weird games. Time Crisis. I don't have Point Blank, but we do have just regular Time Crisis, so why not? It'll give variety, right? That's what this is all about. So what I'm doing is, oh shoot, did I really do it the wrong way? Yeah, that's the wrong way. Clap! Clap! I really wanted to add them to the light guns. Yep, I wanted to add on light guns. Darn it. Alright, so we are going to do a quick view by list. Let's see, we had Chiller, we
Head
had
incoming
Crossbow,
in 60 seconds.
we had Revolution X, we had Time Crisis, and we had Virtua Cop. Add to playlist My Light Gunners. Now they're there. But yeah, as far as Sports Shooting USA, J-Pones, where would that one possibly be? Is that even on a main machine? Or is that like a Windows game itself or something? Do you happen to know? Because I don't have, I've got regular Time Crisis, but I don't have Time Crisis Point Blank. Saturn Classics and Sega Model 2. Did Saturn and Sega have a light gun? Oh, okay. Jeez Louise. All right, we got Time Crisis. I thought that was like a sequel, right? Like, I could totally see that being a sequel name. Point Blank. Oh, that looks fun. Thank you, Casual. Yeah, I think that's a good start. But no Sports Shooting USA. Let me see what that's all about. Let's take a look at that real quick. Competitive 1 and 2 player shooting game where players using optical guns must shoot a number of required on-screen targets within a certain time limit to qualify and proceed to the next round. I have no idea what Thomas Wave is. I've never heard of this thing before. Have there been ports of this at all? Like, I would think this would be something they do on MAME at some point, right? But I don't think there's... Yeah, there's nothing. RetroArch. Oh, okay. Is it through the main core, or has it got its own, do they have their own core for it? Ah, okay, that's why I've never seen it. That's why I've never seen it. Let's see if... Bear with me here. Watch some Revolution X.
Hey, baby, kablam!
While I log in.
I feel good.
Now you got protection.
Alright. We're back. Come here. Come here, you. Sports shooting. USA. Arcade. Shooter sport. Okay. You recommend that one, huh, J-Pones? Take a look at this. Oh, okay. Let's go with Sports Shooting USA. Take a look.
Can you believe traditional modeling will finally be replaced by Trippo?
Can you believe I want to skip this ad?
See to your imagination.
Choose your category.
Gunblade New York? Is that one you played casual?
Revolver Division.
Revolver Division, okay. I like that.
Hello and welcome. We are live at Sammy Sports Shooting Tournament. The next event is going to be interesting to see. Load and get ready. Stand by.
Oh my god. I mean, this is what he shoots. This is basically Steel Challenge.
Hold on. The results are coming.
Oddly enough, there is a slight chance he won't want to play that. That's exactly that's what he competes in. He does Steel Challenge shoots. And it might be like, oh no, I don't want to screw up and like, okay, so we would have to do this. We probably have to do this on a Friday because I don't want to do it the day before he has a shoot, because that would be like, that could actually mess him up a little bit, right? Because you're, the sights of the light gun, all that stuff. So yeah, we'll do it the day after a shoot. So I think that makes that a Friday night thing. Probably not this Friday, but maybe the next Friday. Might be able to do it then. You play that with your friends? Do you play that with multiple people? Yeah, multiple people, friends, plural, in the same room? Or is that you play online with each other? But I do like that. I hope so. I hope he's. So I mentioned like, hey, do you want to guest star on the stream? We'll do some light gun games. Because he's like, well, what am I doing? What's going on? I'm like, we didn't go to the county fair this year. It was too damn hot, and we never really went to the county fair. Didn't last like decades. It's not been a thing that we wanted to do. And you're not going to, the county fair is over, but would they have an arcade set up with Operation Wolf? Highly unlikely these days. 2 Wiimotes that I have inside of plastic gun molds. Oh, yeah, okay, I've heard of that. Yeah, very good. Very good. Let's take a look at Gunblade New York, Sega Model 2. Winners don't use drugs. Winners use a lot of drugs. me move forward a little bit here to see some of the gameplay. Okay. Be good. That could be good. So is that one, do we have that in... Is that a main one as well? Hey! Hey, hey, hey! File management, edit, add to playlist, My Light Gunners. So that was the other thing is, there are... House of the Dead is the one we played after Operation Wolf. Like years later, we would... Back when we actually like went to movies, before the movie started, or after the movie, like if you were there too early, because we would get there stupidly early to get our seats. There'd always be a little side arcade in movie theaters. I don't know if that's that way anymore. I bought a big projector, so I never have to go to a movie theater again because I can't handle the sight of cell phones during a movie or people that won't shut up. House of the Dead was always there, right? That's not on main, so I don't know if that's on a different core, but we got nothing. We have Splatterhouse. I think that's just... Oh, that's different. That's different. I was thinking that was Chiller again. So, yeah, I don't know about the House of the Deads. Where that one would play. Final Burn Neo. Am I gonna go hunting on the old Internet Archive, effectively, then? Because I don't think I've got any of these saved off at all, anywhere. When you start talking about Final Burn Neo, and especially this last one with the... Yeah, okay. I will have to check that out. So, the ones I've got, but the ones that I don't... But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add those into Discord here real quick, so I don't forget them. We had Sammy Sports Shooting USA, House of the Dead. Oh, Mountain Star's got a good recommendation on there. Yes. Very good. Sports Shooting USA. Gunblade we had. Okay. So yeah, Sammy Sports Shooting, House of the Dead, and we have to look up the cabinet for Gunblade NY, which we do have on there. Okay. And then Altered Beast, also one of my favorites. Oh yes, oh yes, so good. Let's look at Gunblade. Do I have cabinet pictures here? Okay, Launchbox, if I want to look at the media, how do I go from image to image? Face? No. I don't know how you flip through the frickin' images. Oh! Now that's... Woo! That's some guns. Hot damn. Very good, Casual. Very good. Arcade Punks, okay. Batacera. I've heard of this, and yet I am unfamiliar with what the heck that was. Batacera. Is that a flavor of Linux? Okay, that's where I've heard it. Flavor of Linux. Arcade Punks. Very good. Okay. Keep these tabs up and check some stuff out then. Thank you very much. That'll give me some things to work through while I figure out if I can procure them and get on the list. With the recoil, it was ridiculous. Oh man, I bet. And I don't have my original order there anymore, but there's another cable that comes out with that thing, so I might have the recoil version. I gotta look at that. I honestly do not remember if I bought the recoil version or not. One we definitely will need to look at though. Altered Beast. What a great game. At least on the arcade and the 64, right? Like, kinda have to. Rise from your grave. Ha 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 ha. Awakened Dead Warrior? No, it's Rise from Your Grave. Not Awakened Dead Warrior. What? Oh. Fair enough. Alright. This on the arcade, of course. We know what that looks like.
If I were him,
looks like a State Farm commercial. And then you transform, your policy transforms and rises from its grave. I will look up the gun here again in a second.
Rise from your grave.
Yeah. Just have to hear that, right? You just gotta hear it. And the Commodore 64 version, never knew this existed. Well, hello. Not what I was expecting either.
No thing.
There you go, Jay. If you're still watching, there were your boobs for the night. Oh, this sounds beautiful. Now, did Sega port this? Well, I am married, so that does happen. She mentions the unmentionables. So, this doesn't really seem horrible for what the C64 is. I was maybe expecting him to turn around, but I love the subtitles coming out now. Na 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 na. I want to see the transformation. This is pretty far from the transformation. Hey, Droogie. Like, it should be coming up here soon. Like, I don't remember it taking this long to get the first transformation. Usually you have a wolf by now. Don't you? I remember a wolf being here already. What? Yeah, so he's not ready for you yet, and he goes away, but usually there's already been a wolf. You only typically see him go away because you missed a wolf's powers. The Powerball. Swashbucklers. Got another one to add to the list. There, Droogie. There's the Wolfie. Oh, he didn't beef up. He did not beef up. That Powerball Still looks like he skipped leg day. Crotch hits, though, those are always the ones that get you. All right, I want to see the transformation. All right, he's already a wolf there. Here we go. That was it? Wow, no, 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 no. I mean, that's not what you want. It is assless chaps. It doesn't look good. Right? This is what you want. That was very uneventful. Yeah, that's not, oh man, that's what you want. I know, casual, I get it. I'm still putting it on the list. It's gonna happen. But yeah, I wanted just a little bit something more. Like,
Welcome to your doom.
welcome to your doom. Like, I would have maybe wanted, with a well-done loader, right? You could have animated something for it, and then gone back to the game, right? Could have, I don't know. Look at me, like I can do any of that stuff, right? All right, so we're gonna add Altered Beast. That video came up for that one. Yep, okay, great. So Altered Beast, save that one. I forgot to add the score type, because that is gonna be a points higher, without a doubt. What else do I have to... Oh yeah, so then we have to make sure that we can actually do this, do the thing. And then we're gonna look at swashbucklers. Go to the retro tank. Altered Beast. All right, we've got that, and we've got both of those. Excellent. They are now going to get added to the favorites list. This is how I keep track of the games that are on my list. And there's an MS-DOS version, but I don't really care. Okay, cool. All right, that's added. Let's go to... swashbucklers. No, we were actually okay. No, thank you for asking, but no negative effects at all. Perfectly legit. I was fine. She was fine too. So whatever was in there wasn't bad stuff. It was okay. It wasn't like it had gone bad. But I'm never doing the chicken foot again. So yeah, it was all good. Swashbucklers. Yeah, there's no lettuce in there. I'm okay. Jay. It looks like, is it Swashbucklers Blue versus... No, it looks like for 1982, this would have been an Apple one. I don't have Apple as a platform. I probably need to add Apple as a platform. But, gosh, is that going to put me on the Mister? Probably. $77. Okay. All right, so now we can import it on the Apple II. It was quail eggs and chicken feet, quail eggs, and duck tongues. This would be the first of an Apple II type. I honestly don't know where I would source this. I have very, very little. I remember playing some Apple II games. Choplifter was definitely on there. Definitely on there. And this, oh God, what was the joystick? I'll know it when I see this thing. Computer control? Yes. That was the joystick. I remember whoever had the Apple II, wherever the hell I played it. This might have been at school. That was a joystick. I just remember the depression of the shaft going downward into the joystick, right? You can tell there's like that depression inside. Apple II was definitely Oregon Trail and Carmen Sandiego. Number Munchers, I do not remember that one. The chopper. No, that was bad. That was bad. I can feel it's not with me today. Now let's take a look at swashbucklers.
Can you believe traditional modeling will finally be replaced by Trippo?
Can you believe I need to get a login on this thing at some point so I stop seeing these? Oh God, look at those classic Apple II graphics, right? Is this it, Droogie? You remember the bulge. Why does this not surprise me? All right. Yep. So that's a thing. That's definitely going to be one we bring in. We'll have to bring in an Apple II emulator at oh, what am I doing here? Did I lock up? No, okay. I need to bring an Apple II emulator here, or get on the Mister with it. So we just popped our Apple II cherry, at least from the bucket list standpoint. Whew, what is that? That's not very PTZ of me. Green screen of me. There we go. All right, so that's there. Swashbuckler is now there. We do need to bring up the other ones, right? Like Oregon Trail. I don't care about playing this on any other platform. I only ever want to play this on the Apple II. 86 Carrera, good to see you. We just started talking about old games, went through the games I just added to the list, and now we started talking about doing light gun games. Maybe having my father guest star on a stream some Friday night, and we're going to relive childhood memories of pumping quarter after quarter after quarter into Operation Wolf. This time, though, I won't make him pay me the quarters. It'll just be free. And then we started going into Apple II land. So, good evening, 86 Carrera. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Oregon Trail's got to come in, right? Like, at least that one. That's just got to be a thing. We do not have a video of Oregon Trail, which is very surprising to me. Somebody's got to have... There we go. Got to have a link to a video. What was Oregon Trail's... How was that score? Did you earn points? You died of disinterest. Did you not like Oregon Trail there, buddy? Sure did earn points? Okay, good. Jay Hobo, you need to play this. All right, so points higher is the score type. We'll set that to points higher. save and finish. I don't know if Swashbuckler was point-based, but we'll start that way, and we'll see what happens. Because right now I've got points higher, points lower, time completion, or none. So, we'll go with that. Carmen Sandiego. Definitely got to come on. High school. My friend next door and his family went down the Apple II road while we went down the C64 road, right? Right? I think I knew a kid in elementary school, and that's where I played the Apple II a little bit. He was an Apple II house, and I was a C64 house. Yep. That is kind of how that ends up going. Carmen Sandiego. Which would be weird to play these days. Like, these countries don't exist anymore. Now, for what it's worth, specifically about Carmen, yeah, all my schools were Apple II as well. But I think Droogie said his wasn't. His was Commodore, I think. So I do have... Brother had an Apple II clone. He used it as a MIDI sequencer. Oh, very cool. Right? Like, you always knew that... I remember seeing some MIDI devices when I was really young. We were on a tour in a music room, and there was a like elementary school, and they talked about what MIDI was, and it was basically computer interfacing with musical instruments, right? But as a kid, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm tone deaf. I can't sing, so music's never really been a thing for me. But it was cool just to see that stuff hook up, right? Like, very freaking cool. Now, as far as Carmen, I do have... We do have an old box. Oh, this is for MS-DOS. Where in space is Carmen Sandiego? Okay, so there's that one. I don't know why I have this. I think I just picked it up on eBay for cheap many years ago. I don't think I have an actual box of the other Carmen Sandiego. We got Bard's Tale. We got Adam's favorite, Dark Castle. Strike Fleet, which is another one I got to get on the list. Now, some of these I do remember playing. This is still sealed. It was like the adventure pack. So you had Chuck Yeager's Advanced Flight Trainer, Railroad Tycoon, Degeneration, which I never played that, Red Storm Rising, and Contraption Zack, it looks like. I remember playing this as a kid, Chuck Yeager's. Definitely played that. You have to use the old Hubble telescope to find Carmen? Man, remember when that thing first went up there and it was like a bit of a disappointment? Yep, Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh God. I forgot that I have a crap ton of discs. I mean, I still have some of my old CDs, but hold on here. I haven't looked at this pile in years. These are definitely some games that go on the bucket list. Let me grab some stuff here. They're very dusty, but we've got some stuff to play. All right, hold on. Got some discs I had forgotten about. It is Basement Archaeology tonight. It was only disappointment until they gave it glasses. Yes, yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. A little dusty. This could just be an empty one. Ecstatica? By Psygnosis? I don't even know what this is. Ecstatica. So we will bring in Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego on the Apple II. I don't want to lose track of that. I don't think I'm going to play the whole series, but the original, right? The one we remember as a kid that will be like, how does this even work anymore? We need a video for that. There we go. Very good. Oh, the white, the green, and the purple. Right? The white, the green, and the purple. Sorry. Yeah, I just switched over to it. Yeah. Needle nose. Those are the best, Drugi. Did you play that, Casual? Ooh, now Alright, very good. I don't know why I picked that up. I might have picked it up because I was just a fan of Psygnosis, and I was just like, oh, I never tried this. I got it cheap somewhere. I mean, it's in a nondescript case, so I don't even know how I procured this. Not a frickin' clue. Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? God, there was a high score on that, right? Didn't you earn points? But is it more like you can go to different places? And would it be worth high scoring, I guess is what I'm wondering. Is Carmen Sandiego worth high scoring, or do we just leave it off? Right? Just do it for hoops and giggles, but kind of feel like maybe there's no high scoring. I don't know. So for those, this was one of the ones that I absolutely loved. The third one of these. The fourth one's okay. This is the fourth. But Warlords by Strategic. It was SSG software. And it was basically just a strategy game. This one's more of an RTS. It's not super great. But Warlords 3, oh man. Strategy game, armies, take over castles, tons of different mythological creatures and units that you produce from your cities and stack and ruins. Oh my god. I just played the crap out of that game as a kid. So we have Ecstatica. I'm going to look at what Ecstatica is a little bit. That is interesting. Oh, wow. You're right, Casual.
I need some water now.
Maybe that's why I picked it up, because I was like, oh, Alone in the Dark like. Very Alone in the Dark like. Oh, yeah. And when they die, do they just go up into tiny little circles? Like smoke? Like he's... What is going on here? Is he just injured, or is that like a zombie? Because I don't know if I should help him or not. Not that I'm playing, but... Shit.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, yeah, very Alone in the Dark vibes. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. We also have No One Lives Forever, which was the Kate Archer. Is that Kate Archer? Is that the name of your secret agent? I liked it because it was the style of it was great, 60s style. So we got No One Lives Forever 2, 1 and 2. Oh, there's a sequel to Ecstatica. Guess what it's called? Ecstatica 2. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, so we'll leave it be. Maybe we'll come back to that. I don't want to. Hey, Zarad. Good evening. We're just going over some old games that I found. Heretic. So if you remember the original Heretic, which was very much Doom WAD style, right? My dad and I played the crap out of Heretic with a no modem cable, all that stuff. Heretic 2 was more of the Alone in the Dark stuff. Well, third-person perspective, not so much like Alone in the Dark, but action, but third person. But it continued the story. It was not well received, but I have a soft spot in my heart for it because I really liked Heretic. This one, this piece of crap, I've never played this, but I've read about it. This was more of a point-and-clicky, third-person 3D Dune type thing. So, kind of like in the style of Heretic 2. I think you have a brand new box for Heretic 2. Oh, sweet. Excellent. Yeah, I wanted to be... I remember... This is not my original, but I remember buying that when it first came out. I was stoked for Heretic, and my God, I remember, like, it was either, some voodoo card that I had, right? And then just trying to get, okay, GLFX, OpenGL, like, trying to get all the stuff to work well enough, and my system couldn't handle it. These look like trash things. Oh, okay. Where in Time? Where in the USA? For MS-DOS, it looks like. A bunch of America Online CDs. Great. Where in the World? Amazon Trail. Why do I have these? Ah, this was another one of mine favorites. Emperor Battle for Dune. If there's a Dune game, I'm interested in it. This was very much a 3D style RTS. This game scares the crap out of me. I never played past the... I can play the first segment. It's like 4 story segments. Once again, kind of like Alone in the Dark style, the third-person perspective, running through, you know, hopefully your camera is nice to you as you run through the halls and stuff. I could not play the second sequence unless my roommate at the time was home. And he was never home long enough for me while I was playing, or, you know, to think, oh, he's here, I can play. Because as soon as he left, I had to shut this off. Nocturne. A pain in the butt to get running. Maybe the Exodus peeps have figured out a good way to get that running again. Awesome. It was one of the first examples I remember seeing of 3D graphics where they had fabric motion. Because you play the Stranger, and you're in a long trench coat, hat, shades, and you've got two guns. That's your thing. And you had the options to turn on and turn off, like the cloth fabric motion, the physics, right? It was like one of the first times where they had that in an engine. It has Worf in it. This Nocturne. The voice, the actor. Did I know that? Did I not know that? Which one has Worf in it, Casual? Was it Nocturne, or were we talking about Emperor? Oh yes! God, you're right! And then there's the other one, Dune 2000, which has John Rhys Davies in it. Right, Michael Dorn, very good. Yes, he's the Atreides lead. And then in Dune 2000, you have John Rhys Davies, who plays, I think he plays a Mentat for the Atreides. For the Duke. I just remember him pointing. For the Duke. I'm not sure. I can't remember if the cinematic sequences between missions on Dune Emperor versus Dune 2000, who was in what anymore. You're right. Sometime we'll get them unmixed as we play them. Of course, the original Lemmings. Fun for the whole family. Another one which was kind of interesting to me that I never played, but it very much reminded me of Seventh Guest style stuff. Clandestiny. Made by Trilobite. So I think it was in that same vein. I don't know why I have this stack of CDs in that specific spot on the shelf, but I do. So, Basement Archaeology. Yeah, let's take a look at the video for that one. Oh, well, yeah, it's using the same engine now. Now that I see this, that's the Seventh Guest engine, right? The waving skeletal finger, the eyeball. That's definitely Trilobite. Alright, I gotta get these games back in here without smushing other stuff. There we go.
To Andrew J. McFiles, heed Destiny's call. You, sir, are the last living scion of Clan McFiles. Beast of Death has taken the 12th Earl. Now his soul is free. Let this be clear. No stone was left unturned to find
It
you.
reminded me...
Yours alone go Castle McFiles, its lands, and all that it will bring.
like Seventh Guest with Don Bluth animation.
Braveheart slays all doubt and return at once to Scotland to win your legacy. That he who doubts these words be cursed unto eternity. Signed, Angus McNabb, Solicitor.
And I've got...
Wait, stop!
Need I say more?
Oh,
Civilization? Here's a bottle of...
See if we can get to some gameplay examples here.
bagpipes.
Whisper.
And injuries enough.
But I'd like to know what he's talking about.
And permit me to introduce my...
Tracked it down. Instead of shooting the beast, Buffalo turned and ran. The bear gave
Oh, okay.
to the motorway and was struck dead by a Glenfiddich lo-
There we go. So now you run into, right, this era of games of everything super high pre-rendered. And you find all the puzzles that you need to find. And you do the puzzles. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it has that same type of flow. So this could be a fun one. I also want to have the Seventh Guest on there a little bit, right? I mean, that was just a good original game. As well. But yeah, I will have to do something to source these. I'd like to do this not on the Mister. Partially because I don't... I started using the retro tank, which I parsec into, which gives me just fine enough response time. Because then I don't have to shut off a monitor. So used to using a 2-monitor setup for doing stream stuff and things like that, that when I have to take out an entire monitor for console here, like the C64U, like I don't use that anymore for the games. If we did BBS stuff, maybe I'll use it again, but I want to have both windows up and be able to go from the game thing to over here easily with the keyboard and the mouse. So I'm really looking more towards either a RetroArch thing or finding a nice emulator and the images and then using that as opposed to the Mister, because the Mister is going to take over my video output, right? And that's kind of what I don't want to do. Hello, Buna. Hi. Oh, forgot to put away one more thing. Let's do a demo. Do a music video on the C64. I haven't done a demo yet tonight. All right. Casual, thank you for hanging out. Nice to hear from you. A lot tonight. Usually you're the big lurk, but thank you for sharing. Thank you for recommending some games to get on the list, so I will work on those. So, awesome. Have yourself a good night, sir. We'll talk to you later. Casual wow, everybody. Where were we? Yes, a demo. That's true. I mean, kind of fits the name. Take care, Casual. All right. Here's one about... I don't know, is this Pyro and Soundworks? They're not here right now, but is this about a bromance? I have no idea. Let's try it out. All right, library. Bromance. This is from 2021 by Bonsai. 2 discs. I don't know. Let's see what happens. We'll go back to the 16:9 view. We will bring up the retro feed. We will bring up the diorama cam. And we will bring up main PC down there. And curate. Shut my background music off. I do like the style. This makes me think of Jay when he was streaming Match Game. Just that 70s style. Yeah. Crowd goes, maybe? I love the funk sound to this. This is great. Wow. Easily legible, I like that. Flippy flippy. This is great. The style on this is excellent. There's your boobs, Jay. Add some there. There you go. There's some more.
in
Chevron
60
cars.
seconds.
Oh. Interesting. Bonsai going to improve upon sensors bars. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the background, Kefren's bar is overlaying on the background. Okay, very good. And there's motion to them. They're moving themselves while generating. Okay. Oh, we got Sappy here at the end. Nicely done. That's a 5.55. That's really nice and smooth. Good vibes to it. We're going to let the credits roll on that one. It deserves it. Pones, if you're still here, got to answer your question about the light gun. Bring up the site here. I'm not sure if there's a brand, buy it or not. Hey! Alright, we're gonna complete and save that. Time it right. we're done. All right, edit. Curated, very safe, very good. And a 5, and a 5, and a 5. So what was it? The Aimtrack. Aimtrack light gun is the brand. I don't know if this is specifically by Ultimark or not. It seems to be the only place I found it. I bought, thank you, Luna. I bought these because I bought a lot of stuff from Ultimark. The entire pedestal cabinet is boards from Ultimark for all the different LEDs and everything that they created. So all of my buttons and spinners and things like that came from Ultimark. Trackball as well. So yeah, I basically wanted a one-stop shop, and I mean, I bought these things going on 10, 15 years ago, so hopefully everything still works right, but I kind of want to make sure those things work before this guy's like, I'm done doing this, I'm going to retire and be done. But Aimtrack is the brand, but I have a feeling like that's, like there's a config app, and I think he hosts this or updates it, so I don't know exactly where else you'd be able to get this. But that's the brand. Now, clearly there are other brands out there because we just saw. Yeah, okay, so Arcade Renovations has it for sale as the Ultimark Aimtrack. So they're clearly selling this as that brand. I built a cabinet. What are you running on it with? RetroPie? No, I didn't. So the idea one of these days was I built one cabinet. Built this one for Pops a long time back. This one I built for my dad. I started out doing this. I kind of was inspired by this, RetroPie. It's RetroPie, the one I made for Dad. I built this cardboard cutout and tried to figure out, like, okay, I want this size of screen. Here's where my buttons are going to go, right? That whole spiel. For that, I bought a package from Game Room Solutions. At the time, they had the whole button thing. I did not know that. Mountain Stars. Entire light gun game systems you can buy now. No, I didn't. At this point, I kind of want to use what I got and see if it doesn't work. Then I might go looking for one. But yeah, that's not bad to know. And I don't think that existed too much back then in the day. And there's a picture of me, many, many years younger. Very proud that I could cut some wood because, yeah. I built the thing out of project board. Not project board, but like poster board type. I can't remember the names, but they're basically a console with built-in games, light guns, and sensors all sold as a package. Interesting. The games part is especially interesting for somebody to sell that. Unlicensed stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. And I printed off little decals and put them under the buttons. So he'd have that. And then he's a big Whovian, so I did Pops Arcade. Made a marquee, printed it off on my printer, and put some LED strip lights behind it. Did it TARDIS style. Photoshop, drilled out all my holes in my garage in my apartment, spray painted all the things. This bit saved my butt. To step drill bit was the only reason I was able to do the acrylic for the part for the buttons to mount through. Found a TARDIS blueprint, printed that puppy off, and that was a fun build. underneath here, I don't know that I have pictures of it. Underneath is a tray where a keyboard and mouse can slide out, because some games just require mouse and keyboard, or if you ever needed to do something with it, you could. So it slides out and then closes up when you're just arcading, and all the buttons light up, of course. And then crap ton of things cut out on my vinyl printer or vinyl cutter for the sides. Yeah, that was a fun one. Yeah, and then I went through all the installs and things like that. So, light gun game systems. Is there something out there for that? Ultimate Light Gun Arcade System, 2-player bundle with Time Crisis, Point Blank, and Steel Gunner. There you go. Mobile FPS control. Wow. $512 gig Batacera V42 USB SSD light gun drive, 14,000 titles on 40 systems. There you go, Pones. Yeah, I hope mine still work. Like, I don't expect them not to. I tried them out a little bit. I played a few different games, but I didn't go crazy with them. So hopefully mine still work. But if not, maybe this is where I go. Because I would imagine that you could reuse these easily. Because it's just going to be some Wi-Fi adapter. Or cabled adapter. Like, it's just going to be a USB device. You ever hear one of those old Pong systems that came with a... No! Came with a Colt 45 revolver light gun. Yeah, that was going to be... Oh! Ranger Pong? Oh, man, is this it? This looks like it's it, right? The Telstar Ranger. I never had one of these, but is this what you're thinking of? I mean, I can't believe it would be anything else. Try the light gun piece out, buddy. What are you doing? And of course, you can't play those on a LCD. I like how he tried to get everything in, you know, point of view. Wow. Man, as a kid, sure. That'd be the shit. Yeah, so then these people are talking about other light guns. Sinden versus gun. J-Phones, what are you running on yours? Oh, sure. Yeah, like you could fill a room with the number of consoles. For as many retro consoles as people collect for, there's more Pong consoles than that. Oh my God, the Pong clones. Oh, that's right. You were doing Wiimotes with the thing. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's a community-developed open hardware light gun. Uses an IR sensor strip mounted to the screen edge. That's basically what we have. This one's interesting. Look at this. It has a built-in camera that reads a white border drawn around the screen edge. No IR sensors needed. Works on any flat screen TV, monitor, plasma, or projector. Oh. What? What? Okay, if my Ultramarks go, I'm going to try this. If it's a white border, I don't know that it matters because you're LCD anyway, and you don't need the. I don't think the refresh rate's going to matter, but maybe. Yeah, I hear you. There's your borders. That is very cool. Yeah, that was definitely Jurassic Park up there. I can't remember where we saw it, but it was there. Yep, there's Jurassic Park. Go back there. There you go. At least I'm assuming that looks like it. The fact that you don't need the IR sensor bar is awesome. I wonder how that works with the borders, what the camera's doing to determine where the position of your cursor. That's interesting. That is very cool. Yeah, if the Ultramarks don't work, or if they're a little dodgy after all these years, because I tried them out a little bit, but I never really put them through their paces. The Sinden light gun might be where it's at. That's true. Well, I would hope the border around the TV is enough. Because even if you got a thin border, there's a break that hopefully the camera would be able to detect. But you're right, that's a valid concern. If you've got a really thin border, maybe not. Maybe you would be hosed. But even like all my monitors and all of our TVs, the bezel, I would think would be more than enough break. That is pretty slick. Very, very pleased that I ran across that. Just in case, because I still got to test it out. I got to get the sensor going. The first step was just getting everything installed on the little machine, and then, yeah, hot damn. Very good. All right, let's see here. That if Sarah turns on the borders. I wonder what I would have to do on the machine itself. I'm half expecting there's some Windows piece that does it, right? That you turn on or off to to do the needful. Good. That's good. I'm impressed. Impressed. Let's see. We've done some... Oh, no. So here's an interesting demo I wanted to look at. This was actually pretty cool. I just watched a whole YouTube video on this. I'm going to post the link for it. As soon as I can find it. Let me find this in my history real quick. This was a very cool video about how this demo was made.
Hi, I made a demo.
All right. I'm not going to play the video, but here's a link to the video and the channel. And maybe you've already seen this. I just thought it was amazing. So this is all about how this guy made rodents in the attic. And I want to bring this down and see if we can play it, because I think it's very interesting when you see how deceptively complex creating this is. Bring it in. Library. Rodents in the attic. LFT. Here we go. Wrong video. There we go on the video. Good evening and welcome to a new episode of the Digital History Hour. All right, so far, right? Petsky, standard Petsky type stuff. Talking about rodents in his attic. Look at that. There you go. The lemming cycle. The amazing thing about this is that that lemming is on the border. That is not on the screen. And if you think that lemming is a sprite, you would be mistaken. There's sprite work at play, but it's just as simple as it being a sprite. That's exactly right, right? Something in the back of my mind, something kind of burrowing there. feathers. Yeah, so when they're in the upper corner, they're on the screen. But when they're up on top or falling on the side, they are in the C64 border. That video describes how he did it and the challenges involved. It's amazing. Really lets you just pull the curtain back a little bit on what it takes to make a C64 demo, as well as specifically going outside the border. Uh-oh. Martha, I think I just had a stroke. Yeah, so I just thought that was really something else. The video going along with it is something cool to just watch. So I'm going to curate that as safe. And I mean, the music, there's really not much in the way of music there, but from a graphics and the vibe standpoint, that's an A tier, right? Like, music was fine. It was simple, but he couldn't do a lot with the SID with the amount of timing and everything like that. I get it. You couldn't do anything with the SID anywhere near as much as some of these other demos do because of all of the things he was doing with the border. And the video goes through it, and it was really something else. So I highly recommend checking that out. Let's see. Oh, a couple more recommendations. So Swashbucklers, which we do now have on the Apple II for the bucket list. And Paper... Oh, God. PPP liked playing Paperboy, but man, are we bad at it. We're so bad at it. Ooh. Probably bring the arcade one in too, but man, just not good at this game. I'm assuming that was a points higher type game. Oh, I don't know anybody that's good at Paperboy. I imagine you have to, I mean, just knowing the houses that you need to throw it at and the ones that you don't, unless you just kind of say, well, because of X, Y, or Z, I don't know. And there's your arcade version.
Sorry, it slipped.
Oh yeah, Skater Unvoid. Welcome, sir. It was notoriously hard. Welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome. Let me switch to the full screen here so we can see the video properly. I recognize this now. The Paperboy music. Pat the NES Punk uses this a lot on his. Skater Die would be a good one to include. Why not? This guy's just launching a crap ton. So that was a different... I always thought you wanted to, like, just do one paper at a house. Like, he's just going to town. Absolutely going to town. On Game Boy, God, I can't even remember. That had to be rough on Game Boy. Did he just take out a gravestone with a newspaper? Yeah, it's difficult. And there's a YMCA character there. Oh, hit the window. Now he's going very slow. Feels like too slow. Now, why did he not deliver a paper there? How do you know that you're supposed to deliver a paper or not? Are you supposed to throw the papers at things? I thought it was all about proper delivery, but maybe I've been wrong this entire time. Like, he's always got them on the sundial there. Okay, he got that in the mailbox. Taking out the headstone. Boom, got it in there. Nothing actually happens when he puts on the sunstone, but he keeps hitting them. And he keeps going for the sunstone, but it's not like he's gaining something there. But he always hits the sunstone. Why? God, this is going to be a horrible one to put on the bucket list. All of our scores are going to be like, oh, but yep, you got 100 points. Oh, second place is 75 points. Oh, and this whole debacle at the end. I just wanted to get through it. Yeah, that's probably it. Months left in the subscriptions. I like it. I want to see where this guy was going. So he's just rapid firing a bunch of shit. He didn't hit. Okay, he hit the door. He didn't. He's not even going in for the post office box or the paper box, right? He just skips past the sun. What is he actually doing here? He's incurring breakage bonus. Is that the point? To break shit? I always thought it was just to deliver nicely, to not be a dick.
I adore my
Triple F.
64.
In a world of fun and fantasy and ever-changing
Hello, Triple F.
and computer terminology, Commodore is news. Are you keeping up with the Commodore? 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you. Are you keeping up with the Commodore? 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you. In a world of high technology and ever-changing mood,
Yeah, you missed the high score news.
that's full of make-believe and
We had
changing
like 13 updates. It was basically the Triple F and Jay Pones show.
up with you.
And then we covered all the games we added lately.
Up with the Commodore,
So
'cause
added
the
some more.
Commodore's keeping up with you.
And yeah. But I hope you're having a good night. And we'll see what high score updates we get next time by Friday. But I did talk about one of the things that we are going to open up a little bit. So for, let's see, this is Paperboy. We're going to add Paperboy. Points higher for the Commodore 64 or the arcade. We're going to add it on there. So Paperboy is now added, and you're right. Yeah. Yep. So we'll have arcade and Commodore 64 for that. We added Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. The original. These are only for Apple II. These are the only platforms I'm going to add these for because that's where these were classics. Swashbuckler was added by Droog. He asked for that one, and so I've got to source these now. Oh, Mountain Stars, it's going to be horrible. You should play Paperboy and get your high score up there. The high score rankings demand fresh meat. We got Altered Beast up here, Alien Syndrome. We added a lot. If you sort by last added, there's a lot that we did touch. We also talked about having Pops on my dad on a guest stream if I get the light guns working. We're going to do some Operation Wolf on the arcade. So that'll be one of these Fridays. Not this Friday, but maybe the next Friday. You had to walk when you delivered papers. The Amstrad. Yeah. Do I, though? Do I, though? Yeah, we'll see, Triple F. I hope it works. I got setup still to do. I got to get the IR scanner mounted on the TV. I got to get cameras out there so people can see us. The mics will be fine, I think. I hope they'll reach. We'll probably do some mic tests with PPP between now and not this Friday, but maybe the next. We'll be able to do it. I don't know yet. We're going to try it, but I had such huge childhood memories of Operation Wolf at the Sarpy County Fair. So have not done Vectrex yet. We could entertain the thought of those. I need to, that would be a core that I'd have to probably leads me down to the RetroArch road. Same with the Amstrad. Although the Amstrad I could do on the Mister, right? Vectrex is very unique in its regard. Yeah, so is there, well, first we got to do the one before I forget, Skate or Die. Actually, Skate or, they spell it out, Skate? I thought it was with the 8. Okay, I guess they didn't. So, Skate or Die, the C64. Do I really want to do this? I don't know that I want to play Skate or Die. I don't know. Like, Paperboy might be too much as it stands. I don't know if I want to play Skate or Die.
Let's go with the man. Press fire. And you grind yourself into the half pipe.
Yeah. Do I?
Guess 10 points.
I want to play this.
Okay, what's...
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. How
do I hit?
I remember playing this game and hating it as a kid. So I might hold off on this.
I guess I'm the one of the
yeah. I'm not feeling Skate or Die vibes, but maybe we'll add it in the future. Ugh. You're right. It probably would make me throw my controller. So Dexter from the Amstrad. Okay, let's see if we can find Dexter. Oh, I don't have a way to add the platform. Is it Get Dexter? Oh, okay. It is Get Dexter. Let's see. Amstrad. Let's take a look at Get Dexter. Looks nice. I have really no... I have no knowledge about the Amstrad. This looks legit. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on either. So part of it is how easily I can procure these things, as well as the general platforms I go for, the ones that I played a lot. So I might branch out into Amstrad and Vectrex, but it's probably going to be after I get through enough of the backlog as it stands. But I'm always going to consider it. Like, I might get to a point where, yeah, let's bring in some Vectrex stuff. Part of it's going to be sourcing it. Part of it's going to be whether it plays well enough on my bit, on my machine here. So let's see. Let's take a look at this guy. Oh no, I know this game. Oh yeah, I played this on the 64. In fact, on the 64, this was called the Mysterious Armor of Antiriad or something like that, right? Sacred Armor of Antiriad which is really anti-radiation. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I never played this on the Amstrad. I never had an Amstrad, but I played this on the C64. This is definitely going on the bucket list. This was so cool as a kid. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. But it looks great on the Amstrad, that's for sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, Unvoid, this was a great one. It is hard, right? You got the things, the sloth things reaching down from you. Got to find the armor. There's radiation, power gems, all that stuff. Oh, yeah. I never beat it, but damn, was it fun. And I'm not sure. Yeah, so this next room is like where you see the armor, but you can't get to it yet. Or no, wait, yeah, you can, but you've got no power in it or something? Or I can't remember what it is. Yeah, you first don the armor, you got no power. Yeah, I don't remember. So it's powering up on its own. I thought you had to get a gem or something to power it. You waiting? It gets out of the armor. Yeah. Yeah, you have to collect the stuff, right? So that game, Secret Armor of Antiriad. Also, if I recall, because I think this is right, also known as Rad Warrior on the C64. Get a little cartoon, a little comic story. There's your Rad Warrior armor. And look at this shit. It's upside down. You get a little map. So yeah. This is what I remember as a kid, playing it with Rad Warrior, because I think yes, yeah. Oh god, a speed run? 3 minutes? Hold on. What? Oh, sure. That was how you did it back in the day, right? I never did see, but yeah, I never messed with an Amstrad. It sounds like an interesting system, though. Things looked good on it. Oh, you could run fast enough before the things finish spawning in. Okay, that's cheesing it. That's cheesing it hardcore. Yeah, I got the boots there. What is this crap? Oh, God, yeah, you needed that to get up. I don't know if this is sped up a little bit, maybe, or he's playing the emulator at higher speed, but this seems way faster than what I remember the game actually being. But the running through is very cheesy. Dragon's Flame looked familiar to me. Maybe I did make it to this part. He just runs through things because you can take the hit. I mean, I guess this is a way to beat it. Yeah, I don't remember getting that much farther in. Energy. Take more hits. We've lost audio. We must not have recorded anymore. Wait, that does look familiar. Did I beat this game as a kid? I don't remember if I beat it or not. Some of that looks really familiar. Maybe I've looked at it at some point. Maybe I watched a video on it, but yeah. Yeah, that Jesus Christ, I can't spell warrior. That's definitely got to go in on the C64. We'll do a points higher on that one. Because clearly time-based doesn't matter if you can just run through it like that. All right, good. We've got that. Yeah, that's definitely on the list. Rad Warrior and Paperboy. Excellent. So yeah, then that means then for Paperboy, Arcade, Commodore 64, and Rad Warrior, we need to make sure that we can access those. Rad Warrior and Paperboy. So favorites, no. Rad Warrior. Mark that as a favorite. So that pops up on my list. And then horrible Paperboy. We'll get the arcade version and the C64 version. Marked as favorites. They're on the list. Perfect. It was a bit lackluster. But the game itself was definitely fun. Getting in there. Yeah, good stuff. My God, Luna. You can't see as much, but the hair. Look there. Yeah, you. This is you. This is you on me. You want to say hi to everybody? Hi. Oh, yeah. We've got Lode Runner. I'm pretty sure we have Lode Runner on there. I think. If not, I can add it now. No, yeah, we've got Lode Runner on the C64. So you betcha. That was another fun one. And there's a few others, right? There's a few others that came out through the years. Additions to Lode Runner. I was never that good with it either, but it was fun to play. It is there. We do have it. The load to run. Hi, I know. You know what? I know what it is. It's 10 o'clock and it's bedtime, right? You know bedtime. You're very good at this. 86 Carrera, I'm also probably going to head off to bed here. Hey, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I'm assuming Mr. Pulcher is not on tonight to raid 2, so Nope, he is not. So we will probably send this off to Def Not Maddie after the credits for just some casual, chill chatting. That's what. Well, he's playing Deadlock, so he's playing some shooter game. But we like Maddie. Unvoid. Oh, redeem hydrate. Yeah, you got to get to bed too. Thank you, Triple F. Very good to see you again, Unvoid. It's been a while. If you ever want to throw your high scores up here, you're more than welcome to post them on the site. We do have a bit of, for what it's worth. We'll show you the before you go to bed. We are having fun with the high scores leaderboard, where people find the games on the bucket list and then post some high scores. And it's kind of fun. And then we do a newscast on it. Triple F, you will be able to watch the VOD and see the newscast of the Triple F show with Jay Pones because of all of the scores you guys have entered. Yeah. All right. Let us see here. Credits. Very good. We'll throw it. Actually, you know what? We're not. I'm tired. I'm going to end this and go to sleep. I don't have the strength to. It's been a long day. Triple F, always good to see you. Let's do the end credits. You have been an excellent audience. I have been Mr. Kristoff. Have yourselves a good night. We'll see you Friday.
A hot shower might help that, son.
Yeah. I think I might cool it with the stream for a while.
Good. I think you've been overdoing it.
It's easy for you to
Take
say.
care,
You were
Reboot.
always one of the big guys.
Trust me, it's all relative. There'll always be someone bigger than you are. Someone stronger, or better looking, or smarter. Do you really like live streaming? Does it make you feel special?
Well, yeah, if I'm being honest, it does.
You're growing up. Point is that you don't look to other people for your self-esteem.
Maybe
You
do,
can earn
I might do
respect
Saturday
from other people,
workshop
even admiration
stream.
and praise, but it won't mean
Getting the light
anything
guns
to
going.
you
See if that.
if you don't respect yourself.
Might stream this weekend. Depends on how bad work is.
Good night, buddy.
Good night, Dad.
All right, let's do the roll call. Call of the rolls. Jay Pones, thank you very much for stopping by tonight, as well as C64 Television and Upshift, always GTSY. Casual Wow, my favorite lurker. Commodore Chronicles, Adam, always good to see you. Got some later visits here from Mountain Stars. Jay Hobo looking for his 8-bit boobs, but he didn't get any tonight. Well, he did on Guys. Droag, thank you very much. 86 Carrera, good night. Zarad, thank you for saying hi. Unvoid, good to see you again after some time. Triple F, also coming in tonight, thank you. Reboot, coming in right before the credit catch ends. Subscribers, thank you to Commodore Chronicles for subscribing tonight. We had some channel point redemptions. Got a couple check-ins, I know, and to hydrate. I hydrated. I'm hydrating again. Can't stop me from hydrating. Triple F checking in on C64, and Triple F forcing me to hydrate. It's way better than low draining. Good night, everyone. Take care. We'll see you Friday. Come on, Ludo, let's go to bed.